Alright, so we're doing Burn It Up, level 30. And this is one of people's favorite levels in the entire game. Many people consider it the best. So I did the first two, and now we're going to do the third one. Third race. So right at the bound burn up, you can go to the right here and actually ramp off of that. How are you supposed to know that? The blue sign's there. It's a little weird though. Like, how are you really supposed to know? But caution, why? This is the biggest jump in the game. This is where all your combos are going to come from. So if you saw those combos in the combo book that want you to do like 4 tricks in one jump, that's how you're going to do it. That's why many people love Burn Up. These first two jumps here. If you have a high jumping stat, you can get up there, but you need a lot of speed. That's why I highly recommend it upgrading jumping, because there's a lot of shortcuts that you can only get from upgrading jumping. Now, here's a detour I always like to take. Go to the right. I highly advise going to the right because the middle path just sucks. And if you have your freak out or something, you'll actually be able to use it. If you go on the middle passage, it's very dangerous. There's no ramp. And just do what I do, unless you know something better. I'm actually going to take another shortcut here that you need speed and a good jumping stat for. I'm probably going to barely make the shortcut even though I'm in freak out. Yeah, I barely made it. You really need a good jumping stat to get up here. And if you do get up here, you're just going to blow the competition out of the water because I just saved myself like 30 seconds. I'm like 30 seconds ahead borrowing some rubber banding from the AI. Just believe me, this game loves rubber banding. Rubber banding is basically the reason why I can't really get into other racers and items. But this game doesn't have items. I feel like this game is more skill based than like 90% of other racers because you actually have to keep your speed up. So after you land your crazy ass trick on a big jump, there's 3 passageways to take. There's a left, a middle, and a right. Always go middle, always go middle, always go middle, always go middle. There's literally no reason to ever go on the other sides. They're completely pointless. You'll miss this big ramp right here, and they're just slower. There's just no reason to go there. Bonus zone, flaming hoop. One of the few flaming hoops I can go through because, it's right there. I'm not gonna fucking die if I touch like the side of it, so. Well, speaking of Burn Up, I like it. I think it's a tad overrated by the little comments I've seen about this game. Almost everyone says Burn Up is their favorite map. Which, I personally prefer Let It Ride much more. I could maybe even say Rocket Garden's better. But my problem with Burn Up is just after those first 2 jumps, like, what action do you have? Like, this whole part, there's nothing here. And if I don't have a good boost in speed and a good jumping, now I have to go through this part, and this part's hell. This part's boring. This reminds me of Crossbelt. There's just nothing here. This is just a dark ass zigzag. There's no shortcuts here or anything. This part, there's going to be some rocks falling down, but if you just use your boost, you can speed past them usually. Sometimes it can be random. Sometimes the rocks can get you and they will knock you off your bike, but, it's a little luck, but if you know what you're doing, you won't really get hit by any. And sometimes they won't even spawn at all. They usually only spawn if you're not in first place. Yeah, I guess I'll freak out. Might as well. I'm not sure if Grinder has any combos. I was trying to think. What's really annoying is sometimes you're going to need to do your freak out like 3 times in a row to finish your combo book, so Gonna have to get freak out like right before that big jump and then go into freak out mode. Oh, I was gonna do another garlic breath, but stats ain't good enough for all that. It's very hard to go through that shortcut with freak out, so I made it look easy, but it's really not. Pretty hard to control yourself in freak out, so. But not for me. There's another shortcut you can take on this part if you don't have jumping. As you can see, there's a clear reason why I highly recommend it jumping. Be careful not to knock yourself into this wall, which I'm probably about to do. Holy shit. And you can give yourself about 10 seconds. I guess really only 5 if you crash your ass into the wall. He's pretty generous about the spawns. Like, you know, if you'll crash, you'll spawn like right there. So you don't really have to worry about going back or anything. A rock actually fell. Usually you can just boost past it, so it's all good. I might really have to upgrade my boost. I'm not used to just run out of boost. Like, once you get max boost, I swear it's like the most broken thing. You basically never ever run out of boost, unless you're just holding Z the whole fucking time, like I am. I'm not really used to ever run out of boost. First place, easy. Oh yeah, I never really talked about this, but the AI always gets like an impossible score. Like, how the fuck did you get 585,000? Get out of here. He said the same thing he did last time. 7 new combos. I got another bike, National Pride, and I got Albie's other costume for doing 20 combos. Damn. I want jumping or boost. Jumping only gonna go up by that little? Jesus. I need more jumping than that. Yeah, just stick with jumping, boost, and landing. Speed and control, garbage. Especially control. You can debate speed, but I've never seen like any control benefit. The game controls poorly to say the least, unfortunately. So now I got Star Rider. I got National Pride now with its new tricks. And we're gonna go to the worst map in the game in Portsmouth. I'm guessing Rhode Island. Gnome Sweet Gnome is terrible, and I'll play it later.